So, hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another stream. So, here's a review for Echo episode 1. So, it first opens with almost like a very similar scene like in What If season 2, I think it was episode 6. What if Kohori, or what if Kahori reshaped the world? It was like, what if the Tesseract crashed on Earth into that native settlement? And but now back to Echo, which all the episodes dropped yesterday, and it first opened with a scene of Echo's tribe, and which firstly it showed, well, Echo's parents, Maya's parents in, well, since they are natives and indigenous people, which after her father did later on actually end up getting a job in New York City, but it wasn't a good one. So actually well actually Ronan is actually making a return, which Hawkeye, it did actually flash back a lot to Hawkeye and even Kingpin, like when Maya Lopez, when Maya did, well, shoot Kingpin in the eye, and, well, when Maya did shoot Kingpin towards the end of Hawkeye as well, that kind of led into a bit later on into it. Then Maya came back to her hometown because then later on she was, well, hurt and she needed some help to, like, but at the same time, this one person that was with her actually helped, well, was talking to her because, well, it was an old friend of hers, and she didn't see her in a long time, and she wanted to actually, her plan is to now take out the Kingpin and actually be the crime boss of New York City instead of Kingpin, which, not too long, well, not many minutes after, it played a recap of, uh, sort of like a re, uh, a overview of what's going to be happening. So yeah, it showed like a lot of, where Echo wants to intercept Kingpin's operations to then send Kingpin a message that, well, wh- I guess there should be a new crime lord in town. Why not a queen instead? So, in the overview of what's going to be happening for the season, well, for the short episode, well, the short season, since there is only 5 episodes, honestly, like I don't have anything wrong with that. And which it is the very first project that is going to be, well, forming sort of like the street level Avengers. Like, it's going to, well, that actually would be another video for another day, talking about how there's going to be, different projects going on with, Marvel Spotlight, which that would actually be a new form of Marvel TV in a way, and which which Hawkeye did actually tell Maya in sign language because she can't hear because she's deaf, and she Hawkeye told her in sign language that the Kingpin ordered that to take out her father, well, which the Kingpin would actually be the bad guy in the show, which then Daredevil did make an appearance. Well, he did make his debut in Hawkeye. I mean, not Hawkeye, Echo. So now all of the Marvel Netflix shows are now all canon. So maybe this now does answer the question, is every Marvel entertainment show, well, Marvel show canon, even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Well, I still think, but after season 3, for parts of it, it does become canon, but does slowly break off of it. Which then in season 4, it does reference the Darkhold and slowly went after, which Echo episode 1 was very good. And I honestly think Echo should actually be, well, maybe a part of the Thunderbolts. Ooh, that would be a good idea if Echo was a part of the Thunderbolts. But how would that be like good in a way? Like maybe at the end Val could probably make an appearance, but I know she won't because maybe that's probably a good addition to the Thunderbolts, but that wouldn't even happen probably. So episode 2 is another I'm another of King of Echo I'm going to watch. But another show, well, other shows that do actually lead me to watch now is Jessica Jones. I'm going to get back to watching Daredevil and Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I might even finally maybe give that a chance. Again, the Defenders. And yeah, because all of those shows are going to kind of form, well, are actually now canon in the MCU, but they're kind of going to be very similar, which is going to form like the different like Avenger level, like like a street level Avengers, even a cosmic Avengers, West Coast Avengers, even like different Avengers that would be all across the world, and even multiverse Avengers, even well multiversal Avengers, and even Midnight Suns, and a supernatural a supernatural superhero team, and even the Howling Commandos. That would finally maybe happen. And yeah, I can't wait to see even with more projects with Marvel Spotlight. I just can't wait to see even more projects because I could probably predict the Cosmic Avengers being maybe Monica Rambeau and possibly Captain Marvel, maybe Nova or Adam Warlock, but even finally maybe introducing Nova would be very cool. I've been hoping for a Nova show for like a long time, which even in Daredevil Born Again, it's sort of going to introduce where Kingpin would be the mayor of New York City, where he would then instate a, a law for New York of no vigilantes. And then, well, that's kind of the motive of why all of these different Avengers would, well, basically form. And then even there would be like almost like a Avengers level endgame almost. But something I would love to see is Avengers versus X-Men, because maybe, or like this could possibly be in the form of a Civil War, in a in the form of a Captain America Civil War 2 almost, but maybe where some superheroes or like some heroes would be like on board with like the new bill that Kingpin would set in place, and maybe it would be like where you would then sign the Sokovia Accords, but very different. And yeah, I would like it would be so cool to see like what Marvel Spotlight becomes, because Echo is just the tip of the iceberg for Marvel Spotlight. I will be doing a review for Echo Episode 2, but it will be in the same style. So, yeah, it will be in the same style of review. So, yeah, you guys can look out for that. It will be in the same style. And yeah, that will probably be uploaded most likely, I would say, towards the end of, well, on Friday. Or maybe I should I might watch it all at once, or so yeah, this has been a review for Echo Episode 1, Season 1, or there could be a Season 2, who knows? And well, something I could do is even incorporate again like more streams again on my laptop, and even talk about, well, this is some things from, well, the talk about the different like Avengers from, I think, Everything Always. That is an industry insider. Yeah, I think that's the YouTube channel Everything Always. So it's basically me me explaining it, but in my own point of view, well, in my perspective. And so yeah, that's where I kind of got the industry insider source from, Everything Always. and and even the review for Echo was my review about the show Echo for Marvel Spotlight, which I cannot wait to see what projects happen. It will be very awesome. And yeah, bye bye. And I will schedule this stream to be uploaded and viewable for probably, yeah, probably 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning. So yeah, bye bye.